and says, "Hello, what can I do for you? I know that I was requested by you two, and well, to say the least, that little teddy bear looking creature wanted me to come here for quite an awful lot. He actually used one of his favors."
Oh, fantastic.
Is there any way to tell that this guy is actually a dragon in another shape?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's a
He can
dragon!
change into, yeah. It could be true polymorphed. Could be polymorphed.
Could Arcana possibly pick up on that in some way?
Identify would pick up on that.
Okay, that takes
Well, you
that
can't
takes
really
10
cast
minutes.
a 10-minute spell
Yeah.
on that guy. Yes, we were sent by the old man Zanzibar. No,
Zanzibar, yeah, Zanzibar. That's it.
Yeah, Zanzibar, exactly. Yeah.
No,
Genie
not
Zanzibar. Yeah.
to discuss the way things need to be or are. I guess the last dragon and the last giant set up the link to this place that's in that man's basement. Do you know anything about that?
I'm sorry.
I kind of stop in the mid as he's asking in the middle of that, and I say, "Can I ask, are you one of the dragons of Sulia?"
He looks down and he says, "No, I'm a dragon of. I'm a dragon of Kryn."
I don't like full on like on the ground bow, but I do bow deeply to him, and I say, "I must admit to mixed reasonings for our journey. A man of great power has revealed to us a doorway within his basement, which brought us to this place. It is his request that this place be removed from its place of connection to his. However, I personally also come seeking answers from those dragons which departed from us. If there is anything you can do to assist with that."
By the way, here, could I get your autograph? That'd be great. And a selfie.
Yes, that.
He looks down. He goes, "Well, you see, when a mother dragon and a father dragon love each other very much," and he smiles. Does he get a reaction or of any sort?
Bafflement?
Ooh, I know this one. They make an egg.
Yes, they do. They definitely make an egg.
I kind of look at him and I say, I understand the mechanics of the race. I seek to know why our world was abandoned.
He just sort of looks at you and he goes, You're quite a serious one, aren't you?
Yes, yes, he is very serious all the time, super annoying, but
Copper
he
Dragon just sighs.
Yeah, I as a player am well aware copper dragons are the least serious dragons that exist.
Mhm.
but we are looking for answers, because if the last dragon and the last giant of Syria made this place and stopped, how did you say it? They stopped it from spreading into the rest of this world and just made it so that there's one little trade hub thing, right?
That is the impression the old man gave us.
Is that accurate? I don't know this place's history. And the Lang guy kept talking about how he was an ambassador for Lang to Lang in the city of Lang, and he's a really confusing guy to talk to.
I would agree. Yes, he's very confusing. It's really confusing how they even get into those weird cloaks. They're so fat. You know? It's ridiculous.
Yes. But what do you know about the establishment of this place?
Well, I could tell you that this place was correctly, as he said, set up by the folk of Lang, which is what he is. That it was created as a way for those who are on the other spheres to get here. A long time ago, it used to be that this was an open area, that everybody knew about the spell jamming place. I should say that everybody knew about spell jamming, but that has since changed for a great deal of time, and this is the last bastion of that. For some reason, this is the only area that we are allowed to go through. Any other area will kill us. It's sad to say. There's a direct route that we must take, or else we will be destroyed utterly.
This this could be what the old man was indicating by what he referred to as the act of the last dragon and the last giant. He said that they were keeping what is here from spreading to the rest of our world.
Yeah, but why would they even make the portal to the old man's house, though?
I don't think they did. If you ask me, I think that he did it.
Huh.
He is a very strange old man.
With stakes that make people not dead.
But why would he send us down here to inform you that you must depart?
I don't know. Perhaps he never wanted us to be here in the first place. We are technically going past the last dragon and the last giant's foolproof spell.
If this is the only place in this world you can come to, and this is all that there is here, why do you come?
It's a bastion for trade. It's the one place that we can go that is truly neutral. We are a council. We are.
And being that the world doesn't know of its existence, there's also nobody to really tax the trade, I imagine.
That is well, yes. There is no tax. There are no laws. At least, no laws that forbid anything.
No taxes.
Everyone
Well.
lives free, the way they want to.
That is interesting.
Is there anything else? I'm tired of serious conversation.
Do you know of any of the dragons of Sulia? Have you had any contact with them?
There have been a couple that have come here.
None are here now that you know of.
No.
I-
Only two I've spoken to.
So,
I kind of bow deeply, and I just thank him.
where's a good place to get food and have fun here?
There is a stall for one of my friends. And he tells you the way to get there, basically.
Fantastic.
Called barbecue.
I'll have to. We'll have to stop by there to alleviate ourselves of this serious atmosphere.
I don't know who this Barbie is, but he makes one hell of a queue.
That is true. Half the dragon
So-
would like you.
All right. I think all of my questions have been answered. Well, except for the new questions that I have now. But, you know,
Gain some, lose some.
I light my pipe back up. And Cendric, do you have any more questions for our dragon friend here?
No, none. Thank you for your time.
He just sort of looks at you. Then he goes over and he pats you on your head. And he goes, lighten up a bit, will you? And he smiles.
It's not in his vocabulary.
I'd chuckle, and that'll be the day.
I just kind of nod my head and don't say anything because I don't want to be rude to him, but lightening up isn't going to happen anytime soon. Too much involvement going on.
He just sort of smiles and begins to walk away.
We got his name, right? Did he
Nope.
give his name or no?
I thought he
before
introduced
you-
himself.
No, I didn't think he did. I thought it was a weird dragon thing. What? Before you go, what's your name?
Dragon.
Mind ya. Mind your own business.
Yeah. Nanya. Nanya business.
Is that really what he says?
Yes, that's exactly what he says. Because he's
Sorry.
a copper dragon. I love it.
Shouldn't have given him that.
Fair enough.
Dragon Ambassador Nunya.
Yeah.
That's what's going on my sheet.
Yeah,
Yep.
dragon.
Nanya bad. Nanya business.
He's like, who am I to question the name of a true dragon?
We're still in the Lang's chambers, right?
Yep.
Did the Lang come back?
Nope.
What city are we under again? Sharnwick? No.
No, we're under Leaf something, I think.
Little
Little Ivorywood. Little Ivorywood.
Little Ivywood, got it.
I've
All right, I guess we go back the way we came. Is the clockwork guy still there?
Yes,
We're ready to leave now.
if you'd follow me. And he begins
Sweet.
walking.
You know, I just thought of a good idea. We have something that we can sell here.
You have lots of things you could sell here.
Well, more importantly, the full plate we can sell here, because it seems like the people who would like it are here.
Yeah, could be. The Reaving Great Axe could also be sold for quite a bit as well.
Yes, I would like to sell both of those and buy a good two-handed weapon.
Okay.
Which the Reaving Great Axe is good, but you know, not a evil soul-sucking weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what weapon would you like to buy? You'd like to buy a good weapon. Isn't like a what weapon would you like to buy? I'm asking. Huh?
I don't think he knows.
Oh, my microphone was still muted. I'm sorry. I'm like, why aren't you answering me? Is a Vorpal Great Axe a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could buy one of those,
Sure.
that'd be amazing.
It's gonna be quite a bit, but
Well, in trade for the full plate and the Great Axe or the Reaving Great Axe, I hope that it maybe equals out a little bit.
Nah, not at all.
Hey.
so you go up to what appears to be another one of these Lang,
Hmm.
and he basically says, you know, I will purchase your great axe and plate for 72,000
Platinum?
gold.
I'm going to have to trust Doc on whether or not that's a fair price. What skill is it to determine if that's a fair price for?
Insight.
Oh God. Well, I'm proficient in it. Not that. Oh, 20.
It is a pretty fair price. You'd probably be able to get 75, but you know that's not too much. He's asking for 72.
Do you have
Yeah,
any?
ask for 75.
Do you have anything that I could take in trade for it?
I have a great many deal of magical items.
I'm looking
maybe
for. Okay.
Yeah, you're looking, and you tell him you're looking for a Vorpal Great Axe.
Yeah, I
Wow.
do.
And yes, he has a Vorpal Great Axe. Look at that.
Fantastic. I just kind of see that, and I said I would take these in trade for that.
If you give me an additional 1,000 gold, I will give it to you.
Sold.
Very well. And he hands it to you. And he's pulling this out of his cloak and handing it to you.
Fantastic. Marking those off of my sheet. Actually, I didn't even have the full plate on my sheet, but yeah. Well, shall we go find the others, Cendric?
As you're walking by, you see one of these guys just selling fish. Little hedgehog people.
Wow. Selling them right off the spear, just like that?
Yep, just like that.
Can I cook you? Like, headshot?
No, no,
No? Okay.
please, no.
Yeah, You look very delicious.
Don't eat me. Don't eat me.
Like, you know, at a party where you have like snacks on a toothpick, you could just take you, and you're already
Yeah.
done. You are a party meal.
Oh, wow. I mean, he's small, so.
Yeah, there we go.
He's just a morsel.
Exactly. I think it's just very efficient. You do some pulled pork kind of style with him, and there you go.
I can attest to the fact that hedgehog is actually very nice to eat.
There we go. Full circle. So, he did say there were no laws on this place. I'm just pointing that out.
Besides murder.
They didn't say that.
They didn't say that. They said no laws.
Yeah, you said no laws besides a few.
Eh,
He didn't specify.
yeah.
Wow, I was just testing a macro and I rolled another 20.
Well,
Well,
that's
there you
great.
go,
man.
wasted it.
Wasting them, yeah.
All right, so I guess they're
He
looking
cuts
for
the
us and we're
hedgehog's
looking for
head
them.
off.
No, no, I stated implicitly that I was just testing the macro.
By cutting a hedgehog's head off.
No.
Anyway, so. Yeah, you're just sort of going back where now? You're going outside. It's about that time where Mr. Gull and Rava find outside of the palace Sindrick and Bogart.
I find fruit, you guys.
Yes, you did. And I pat Rava on the head.
Oh, and I walked up on ship with the water and everything, and there were guys, and there were people with armor, and there were a lot
You
of
went
boxes.
to one of the ships. I say as I slowly run my hand over my forehead through where I would have hair, but I don't have hair.
Yes, you see, we were playing game, and he points at Cole, and I'm winning.
Right. Well, you didn't get arrested, so I imagine you didn't get into too much trouble.
Yeah, they haven't found me yet, so it's alright.
Wait, they're looking for you?
We have spoken to 2 of the ambassadors of this place.
I like how Cindric yeah, let's get past that.
More specifically, what Rava means is he has spoken with a ship's captain. The captain wishes to speak with us, Cindric. And he hands out the note.
Yeah,
What's
he's
the note
from the
say?
Just basically, Patriot Rava. He's in heart. Ship. Directions come to go to the dockmaster. I will be waiting. Wilhelm.
Who is this person and why do we need to speak with them?
Well, they met Rava. That probably answers the why.
Yes. Oh, he asked about the place where I came from, and he asked about our world and stuff. And I thought that was weird because why wouldn't he know anyhow? And then he said, well, what would you think when people come and change stuff? I said, well, we change stuff all the time because we like that. And then he said, well, people will come and change everything. And I said, well, that sounds good, I think, maybe. And then I thought, but maybe you guys should, be the ones who decides if it's good or not because you know more stuff about world.
More specifically, he came or talked to a captain of one of those flying vessels, Cindric, and has information. The captain does not seem to wish us arrested. He seems to want a friendly chat. I believe he offered you tea, Rava, and fruit.
Yes, he's very good. He's one of my best friends now.
I would not go there. We have time, and it's just more information to gather.
Let's go eat.
Oh, he has fruit. So that's great. I like that.
Real food.
That's because it's been how long now, and we haven't eaten yet. It's been at least 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's go to the barbecue place.
Okay. So you go to barbecues, and you see Barbie, the proprietor of the stand. He's cooking meat, slow cooking meat, frying meat, whole bunch of stuff with very nice looking sauce on it. And she gives you lots of good stuff. She's actually a dragon herself, a bronze dragon.
This is delicious, which I imagine it's delicious.
Yes.
It is not.
I'm just thinking that too.
I'm so glad that that ambassador sent us here. This is wonderful. What's in the sauce?
Trade secret.
Oh,
That's a weird spice.
here, Robert. try some of this.
I have pink fruit.
Just the sauce. Just
I
try the
have pink-
sauce.
I have pink
Try,
fruit.
try it.
Put some of the sauce on the pink fruit.
Yes.
No, it's my fruit.
I
Just-
take a piece of his fruit and I dip it in the sauce and like here.
No.
No.
It's black, brown, black.
Scoop some of the sauce and just pour it over all of his fruit.
No. Black. I know that. Yes, yes, but you did outside of the. I know fruit.
I do.
Rama. You eat the bird's berries from the trees. They are small.
I will not eat.
What about blackberries?
You got me there.
Is your problem that you don't want to eat meat?
Yes, he does not like eating meat.
And she hands you what appears to be fried squash with the sauce on it.
There,
Sure.
see? Not
I'll
meat.
try it. Sure.
You eat it.
Yes.
It's barbecue. I mean, it's great. It's like, have you ever eaten Sweet Baby Ray's?
Yes.
That's
Can't go wrong with that.
Fresh.
We've finally, in the last 6 months, been able to start getting that in the UK.
Yeah, really. Well,
Before that, I had to,
we always have some lying around.
before that, I had to take it in my suitcase from Louisiana and bring it back, which I used to do every year.
Yeah.
Fucking smuggling.
I used to bring a suitcase of food stuff back every year, every time we went to Louisiana. Yeah.
She looks at you, Bogard, and she says, "Tell you what. If there's anything you'd like to trade for the recipe, I can give you the recipe."
Oh, yes. What are you interested in for trading?
Let's see.
I have. Oh god, I'm gonna offer her drugs. I mean, it's.
Oh dear.
You know the drugs.
I have some moon sugar. I have some
And now we get arrested.
health potion. No, there's no laws here. Did you miss the?
That's
was I
actually
the only
true,
one
dude.
not paying attention? No laws here.
There's no trade laws.
I have this. What else do we have? I need to go back to the loot list. I've got this javelin of lightning. I've got this magical skillet, not the celestial mithril one, the other one.
Mm.
I'm not giving her the magical crock pot.
You guys are just handing out magic items.
I have this bag of Frushka cinnamony stuff. I show her the spices that I have from Syria.
She looks at it. Oh. Interesting. Yes. I think I can make a new recipe with this. Alright. Now, you want to write this down, or are you going to remember it?
I will write it down.
Okay. So she goes on to say, you know, like, so you take a tomato and you juice it, and then you add blah 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 to make ketchup, and then you add dark brown sugar and molasses, pineapple juice, and yeah, basically all of that, telling you how to make barbecue sauce.
Oh, fantastic. I'm writing down like every single word that she says.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and just because, you know, you want to make sure that it's okay, she gives you a bottle of barbecue sauce.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And I give her like all of the spices that I have from back home because I can get more of those spices.
Yeah. She's like, very good, very good.
And,
I don't think we
she,
have any of these. Where'd I come from?
Yes.
May I ask, where do you come from?
Oh, I come from Kryn. Just like my friend.
Oh, is that like up from Barelian?
No.
No, it's down from Barelian. Okay, now I get it. It's left to Barelian. I get it.
Has she given us? Oh no, we have her name because it's the restaurant, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie.
You imagine that's a nickname, but
yeah.
yes.
What color is she?
She is
Cup.
No, bronze.
Oh, bronze?
Yeah.
I kind of look around and I ask, I say, I don't suppose you have encountered any of the dragons of Sulia.
Oh yes, I have. One came by. Every time he comes here, he stops by my shop.
How often does he come?
About once a month. He should be coming here in a few days. His name is Trilix.
Skrillex?
Trilix.
I just
Trilix.
Cendric is getting visibly excited and aroused.
Sorry, I couldn't hear how that was spelled. Trilix.
Trillix. Trilix.
I should go and find us a tavern, probably. Suppose we're staying.
Oh, we can crash with my new best friend. I'm sure it's alright. Right?
We'll
Yeah,
have to talk to him about it.
I will.
No, Hayden, no, we're not playing any games yet.
And he's gone.
God damn it! In the middle of
I
that,
reach out to stop and grab Rava.
well, he's literally talking. So
No!
tense.
Why?
You get him with your passive.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
get him.
Yeah. Oh. No fun.
He says, we'll play later. I promise, just not now.
Look, there's still more food to eat. You have to clean your plate, Rava.
Like, every time Rava's finished with a fruit, he, like, keeps putting another fruit on there. See what happens, see how much he keeps eating.
No wonder he has to sleep so much.
Right, he's been awake for like more than 6 hours now. He needs to sleep.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing now? You guys gonna go back to this guy, or are you gonna go trying to find a
Well,
tavern? Or
It's
what?
getting late, isn't it?
You don't know. It's
There's no-
late sunny here.
It's
No,
this place
I-
is an illusion.
I forgot. Yeah.
Well, we do have only one more point of, I guess, business. Do you think we should talk to this Captain Cindric?
I suppose we should. It will pass the time until.
I mean, he did have to talk to Rava by himself, and I think we owe him at least some kind of an apology for that.
Oh, no. It's great. We're bestest of friends.
Can we find the ship marked the name that
Yeah,
was
it
on the letter?
it was made out of wood, and it was named
Yeah, you see Ebonheart, and you go to the docks, and you do find the Ebonheart, which
It is of Elvish design, so it's not
it is
exactly
definitely of Elvish design.
hard to see. Big
There are
and
only a
green.
few different Elvish looking, ships. And only one of them is a man of war.
Well then, we approached the gangway.
What was the? Did the note say the captain's name?
Wilhelm.
Well, oh right. I completely forgot about that. On the way, he says, and he did mention something of others coming to Sulia and changing.
Yeah.
Maybe a return of the dragon and giants.
Oh, he didn't say that.
It's probably people of his own kind. There have to be lots of people that are eager to get down to Syria just for its potential in raw materials. What the hell?
Sorry.
What was
Who is that?
Oh God. Sorry. That was
Sing
really
it.
funny.
Was that somebody
funny?
crying? Was that
That was
what
Seeger.
was that?
I
What
don't
happened?
know.
No.
Yes, I imagine their gangway is guarded.
Yes.
I walk up and say, "We're here to speak to Captain Wilhelm." Willem.
Hi, Willem. I brought friends.
One of them looks over.
What did you do with the letter?
Yeah.
Here's
I
the
give-
letter.
Yeah, Cinder or Bogard, whichever.
You say, go through.
Fantastic. We walk.
And you walk up the gangplank, up, and you see a tall elven man with light blonde hair down to his shoulder length, big eye patch, older gentleman, furrowed brows, just sort of waiting with sort of lots of pips and patches on his finely dressed robes. He just sort of looks at all of you and he goes, "Ah, yes, I believe you are Rava's friends."
And I'm Rava.
"You are Rava, yes.
Yes.
Please, come with me, if you would."
Okay.
He brings you all to a table where he has about 6 different chairs. He says, "Please sit, if you would."
Is he magical?
Yes.
As in, like, he is magical, not wearing magic items.
Yes.
As if he could be someone shapeshifted.
No.
No.
Sorry. He's wearing magic items.
Okay, he's not magical.
Cool. Sits down.
Okay.
I'll eventually sit down as well, yeah.
I imagine Rava didn't tell you much about what it was that I was going to say to all of you.
Not particularly, no.
You have food, you have tea, and you have stories about people changing stuff.
Oh yes, would you like tea? All of you.
Yes. Yes, please. And
Sure.
fruit first. With
He
the
orders
side
a
dish of
soldier to go
fruit.
get tea.
Oh, awesome.
So, I suppose we should just cut to the chase instead of continuing on with formality. I am a member of an organization called the Elven Armada. And we are a sort of multinational peacekeeping organization. We make sure that all of those are there to make trouble are no longer making trouble. It's come to our attention that there will be a great deal of change here. Perhaps even the Great Divide being torn asunder.
And what information have you come across that leads you to believe that?
The great amount of ships in your orbit.
Why are people from other places coming here?
Hang on. Which sea is the orbit sea? Is that close to?
The sky, Rafa.
And that sea is where? To the north. To
Above.
the south. To the south.
There's a reason
I turn to the
why.
elf and I just say, go on.
There's a reason why the dragons and the giants came here. A long time ago, there was, well, an artifact in the planet's core. And they were fighting over it. But the last dragon and the last giant decided that it was enough, that the fighting would stop. And so they helped the lesser races, as they called them, rise up, defeat their dragon and giant overlords. We heard about this after the fact, of course, from the dragons or the giants, because it was largely a great secret to us. This sphere is not charted on any of our maps. We have to go through void space to get here. But thankfully, we have a good route. And that is the reason why there are so many people here right now. Because
So
of this
they're
route.
looking for this relic?
This relic in the central core. No. That's not entirely what these people here are here for. These people are here because this is a free city, a city to do things in secret. It's largely a hub where anyone can make their own thing. Whatever it is that they want to make, I should say.
But then why then would they want the veil torn asunder?
It's not them.
Who?
He calls himself the son of the last dragon and the last giant.
Ghoul opens his eyes and but continue.
They said what? I didn't catch what you said.
He's been meditating this entire time. It looks like.
Yeah, we caught that he
I'm
opened his
looking
eyes
back
and
through something
mumbles.
Doc said. Just continue though. He
Okay.
will say something.
He has come back to take his rightful place, as he says.
Right.
To bring order back to the chaos that is this sphere.
A noble mission.
And how does he intend on... Where is he? Who is he?
As I said, that is what he says he is, and we have no other information that says otherwise.
Did he tell you this himself?
No, this was largely broadcasted across the spheres from himself, but not
Right.
from his mouth. I've never met the man, but I see his ships when we go into orbit, and we go through the route, the Lang's loophole.
Mhm.
I feel that I should inform you.
I'm sure he's been here at least once, but we've just arrived with our mission.
And your mission is what precisely?
To stop him, of course.
Bringing order to chaos seems a noble mission.
If that's his true intention.
That's what he says. You misunderstand. This place is free from the tyranny of the dragons and the giants. Finally, after so long. Why would you ever want it gone? Why would you ever want it back the way it was?
The dragons
don't
brought
understand.
the dragons brought order and purpose to this world. Things have gone only downwards since they departed us.
Yes, that's what they say. But is that truly what it was?
You doubt the word of the dragons.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Sindrik doesn't like that.
Well, I'm sorry, friend, but it's the truth. Your dragons and your giants, both, are nothing but dictators. Tyrannical.
Were you on Syria during that time?
No, but
Then you have no information.
Well, that's not
no
entirely true.
first-hand information.
So
Make no
if
mistake, we have
if-
lots of information.
let me get this straight. So the only two things that left Syria when the veil was put over it was the last giant and the last dragon, right?
No,
No.
the dragons and the giants had already left before then.
So you have each side spreading its own propaganda against the other.
That's correct.
So how can you, either of you, without having been there to see it for yourselves, know what is true and what is not true?
Either of who? I'm not.
You or Cindric? I'm just saying, you guys, you think it was this tyrannical, terrible, awful place, and you think it was an ordered, structured place in which everyone had purpose and was happy. But both of you are using information that was essentially propaganda from either side, which was twisted to make the other side appear worse than it was or better than it was.
You would
I'm just,
call the word of my grandfather propaganda.
obviously not. If you spoke to him yourself and you trusted him, then I don't think...
I grew up on the stories of my people's time serving the dragons.
Yes, and that is one view. I'm not saying that it is wrong, but it is a story told from a single perspective.
I grew from, and his eyes are still closed. He says, I grew from a free tribe, one that had broken away quite early and hid from the giants. But I know from the stories that many of my people still harbored great love for the giants, even under the tyrannical rule. Even if it were tyrannical, many people of this world, and he finally opens his eyes and looks to the elf, many people still praise them for what they did and could do. That is where there is a problem.
I'm just saying there's more sides to every story, and any information that you, talking to the elf, have gleaned is going to have been weighted one way or the other.
All information is.
I fail to understand why all of these outsiders feel they can make decisions for us. As
Well,
it stands, the last dragon and the last giant, for good or for ill, were the dragons and the giants of Sulia. Their offspring, if that is what he is an offspring of Sulia.
Well, did you miss the part where he said more dragons than just the last left? More dragons and giants? Like they all fled from Sulia before the last ones left? So the last ones aren't technically the last ones?
The
Well,
last,
he's
as
literally
we call them,
met-
were the last to depart.
No, he's literally met two in the last couple of.
No,
No,
they're
but
outsiders.
those two
They're
said
not
they were
of
not
Sulia.
from Sulia. But I just want to make sure I'm not getting this twisted out of character, Doc. There were more dragons and giants of Sulia that left besides the last ones?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that's part of the history. The majority of them left. The last dragon and the last giant stayed behind.
Yeah.
That's
The
why
last
they're
dragon
called
and the last giant are the leaders of the rebellion.
Yeah, and they're still alive somewhere, according to Barbie.
According to Barbie.
And
I
according
wouldn't-
to the ambassador as well.
But surely, and I
according
looked
to
at
the old man.
Cindric, and surely I looked at Cindric and I say, just because someone says he is the son of the last giant and dragon does not mean that he is such. He could just be using that as an excuse to force his way into power here.
If
Of
it is the
course.
same. Sorry, go ahead.
Of course he could, but my question still stands. Why are outsiders, and I do look to the elf as I say this, forcing their decisions on us? This is a matter for our world.
Well, he has no way to force himself into. I mean, they can't get anywhere beyond this city. Unless someone actually brings down this barrier.
Can I ask a pertinent question? Or if it is there ever been a physical description of this offspring? I know no one has ever seen him, but a reported description.
They say his eyes are as rich as gold. His hair is white, stark white, like snow. He is pale and very tall, like a giant.
Oh, blue guy. We should talk about the blue guy.
No,
I'll be
we
right
should
back.
not.
Oh,
Let's not bring up another topic of conversation here.
I'm going to nip to the bathroom while Doc's away as well.
Okay.
Did we ever ask him what he came here for? To
Yes.
trade, right?
No, he wants to prepare us for this all happening, or warn us. He thinks
us?
it's
Like-
good. Like the people of Syria.
How does he? Because he knows he can't get out of this room, right? I mean,
I don't know.
how did he expect to warn people? Like through the link, or I suppose we'll have to ask him.
He wants to stop this tyrannical dictator from taking over Syria.
Right.
I mean, we got no reason to disbelieve him.
I mean, I'm just worried about. Sorry, what was in the core of the planet?
An
Some kind
artifact.
of relic. No, a relic.
Relic. Ah,
Relic and artifact are the same thing.
the ultimate memento for clan. Okay.
I think that there's just some power-hungry person that wants the relic.
That's a strong possibility. I mean, well, no, the Elven Armada would absolutely love any type of weapon against the Bedoni or any.
Yeah,
or-
but we don't know any of that.
No, but I'm saying out of character.
I'm back.
I think we're still waiting on Doc to come back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did I miss in the discussion?
No,
Just reasons why the elves are here talking about it.
yeah, I mean, it feels like they are saying, "Oh, these guys, they're going to try to take over the world, so we better do it before they do it."
Yeah, that's kind of the impression I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I appreciate the warning, but we don't need your help.
Well,
Well,
I
Here's the
think
question.
I do.
Cendric's asking. That's
I
what
think-
Cendric's
I think-
asking him is, why are they involved?
I think if he really, here's a real question that like will prove if he wants to help or not, is if he can just prepare us specifically, because I mean,
I am back.
sure.
Well,
yeah,
my
help,
question
but-
is, why do we believe that he's right? Why should we not be helping this guy if he's bringing order to things?
Well, just because he says that he is, doesn't mean he's not just a power-hungry dude
Well,
trying to get
just-
an ancient relic.
Yeah, but
and
then just because this guy
let's
says he's
open the
not.
gate because I want to establish order.
Yeah, but then just because this guy says that we shouldn't trust him, does that mean that we should trust this guy?
yeah.
No, of course not.